Okay, so I want to take a quick moment and uh, respond to another comment on one of my videos. This time it's not a mean comment. I think it's sincere and well intentioned, and it definitely has a very kind, uh, complimentary portion, but it also has a candid criticism, or what I read as a criticism. And so, in short, the commenter, this is on one of our like live full set videos, full full length, full set kind of videos. Says in essence, you've got a great voice. You could be the lead singer in any band, but my advice is leave the leave the instruments to somebody else. This is one in which I'm playing drums and singing while Gene and Sean do what Gene and Sean do. And then he circles back for another, and on another video says, "Hey, it's me again. I've been watching more videos, and I just, again, like, you got a great voice, but I just think you should get other people to handle the instruments." So, um, my reaction to that is I don't completely agree, but I also don't entirely disagree. I understand what you're getting at, and I would agree that grading on a curve or looking as objectively just at me in terms of the things I do as a performer, far and away, hands down, no question, the best thing I do is sing. Um, so I get where you're coming from that I should focus on the thing I do best, and I would say I'm a pretty good drummer. I love doing it, and I would also say I'm a pretty good rhythm guitarist. And when we do that, it frees up Gene to do more, and it allows me to maintain sort of the ionizing effect of being the conductor, like making sure that we are where I want us to be as the singer, as sort of the you know the front and center focus of the song. Um, so where I disagree is I'll say this: if we were to be signed, which I'm not sure is even a thing anymore, if we were to be signed, I would fire myself as drummer pretty quickly, because if we had access to someone like Benny Greb or JP Bouvet, or you know there's at the level of like a signed act, I'm not good enough to stay our drummer, and I get that. But at the level we're actually operating at, which is we're a small fish in a big pond competing in a very competitive market for gigs, and we are, for better or for worse, operating on the lower few rungs of the ladder. So, with all humility, the pool of available drummers who want to play the gigs we're playing in the circumstance that we are able to offer, both financially and in terms of activity and commitment, um, in that pool of drummers, I'm probably I'm in the layer of the best drummers who fit that bill. As far as the pool of drummers who want to play my songs and play the opportunities that we have to play them, um, I'm probably the best one, or one of the best ones. And that's not to say that I haven't played with other drummers before. So there have been times where I've carried a drummer, and sometimes it's worked and sometimes it hasn't. Notably, my favorite times doing that, when Evan Whitaker was the drummer in this band, and an earlier incarnation of this band, he and I had really perfect rhythmic chemistry, and he had great sensibility, great chops, great musicality, and he was a better drummer than me. But he also knew how to like lock in with me perfectly, and so it was like having an extension of myself who's just a better drummer than myself. Similarly, when Kevin Ozias briefly became the drummer in Flip Nasty, when I decided to go full time to being rhythm guitar, um, it's much the same. Kevin was a great friend and a much better drummer than me, and we had just locked in, dialed in rhythmic chemistry. So I certainly am not above replacing myself as the drummer, or as the rhythm guitarist for that matter. If we were to find somebody who really fit that bill, similarly, right now, as I mentioned, the reason I would step into rhythm guitar is to liberate Gene and free Gene to do what he's amazing and brilliant at doing. So, in summary, in short, I understand the question, but I think that right now, for where we are, I'm still the answer at drums for this band, and I anticipate being the answer for the foreseeable future. I love doing it, and the main reason that I'm still active as a musician is not that I think I'm on the cusp of like launching my career into the next phase or into the next level, but more so that I just love it and you know, won't stop. So I'm doing what I love doing, and this is still the way I want to do it. And right now, that's the most important thing. If I could be talked out of it, if it was something that made a lot of sense, but or if I met somebody who really fit the bill, and certainly we've had some subs that we've really enjoyed from time to time having sit behind us on the drums, notably Deadbird, good young local drummer, and my friend Trent, who also has sometimes subbed for us. If the situation was right, maybe we'd switch things around. But for right now, I think you're going to continue seeing me play drums and also sing. So, but thanks for I really appreciate you. Sincerely, I appreciate you saying that you think I have what it takes as a singer. That means a lot, and I very much appreciate that because we always need to hear something nice. So I appreciate your candor. I absolutely accept it as the well-meaning and thoughtful criticism that it was intended to be, and I have given it some thought. I've ruminated on it, but right now my reaction is just that's not the situation I'm in. One in which I'm gonna find a better. I think I'm still the answer in terms of the pool of musicianship that surrounds me and is willing to play my songs on a regular basis. It's probably still me. So, all right, till next time.